All right, let's get into the Larry Krueger draft. Let's do it. Let's go. This is the Larry Krueger draft. Heading up. Let's do slow here. Entering the draft. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Boop and boop and boop. Let me get rid of this ad. All right. So I got all the players that Larry Krueger has drafted. The only players this man has ever drafted in the first round, from what I see, is Walter Nolan, Kenneth Grant. Who else has he drafted? There's another player. I think he's done Jalen Walker one time the first, but I don't want to say he has. I think that was in the second round. There's another player he drafted. Nope. So he's only drafted Walter Nolan and Kenneth Grant in the first round. I thought there was another player. Mason Graham. There you go. So he's drafted Mason Graham. So he's drafted Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, and Walter Nolan every single draft that I've looked at. And then the other drafts that he was in, he picked second in those drafts, so he didn't get a chance to pick first. Let's do it to it. Let's fly like a bird to the first round. Here we go. Starting the Larry Krueger, all Larry Krueger draft. Oh, and Membu is there too, man, but you can't draft him. Will Johnson's there. Green, Colston, Loveland's flying up draft boards. Kenneth Grant. So it's between Kenneth Grant and Walter Nolan here. I think I'm gonna trade back a little bit. I would be shocked if we trade back. I'm telling you guys right now, if we trade back to like 17 with the Bengals, then we could miss out on Grant and Nolan. And if we do that, we have to draft somebody. We would have to draft somebody else that he's drafted. The next guy he's drafted, believe it or not, he's never drafted Gray Zabel, which is shocking. I was actually shocked by that. He's never drafted Gray Zabel. I'm really shocked by that. We would have to draft, if we miss out on those two guys, damn, who's the next guy? Trey Harris. He's drafted Trey Harris in the second round. Did you guys know that? He's drafted Trey Harris. He has drafted Trey Harris in the second round. And he has said this about Trey Harris. He says that Trey Harris is the best wide receiver in the draft. He said that Trey Harris is the best wide receiver in the draft. And he picked him at pick 43. I think I should just make sure I get our guy, because if we miss out on Nolan and we miss out on Booker, on Grant, I think that'd be bad. But I'd like to get another pick. I would like to get another pick here. I'm gonna do it. I don't think those guys are gonna be gone. Give us that third round pick. You accept that? Oh, you're gonna accept that? Oh, okay. And a fourth. A third and a fourth move up. Let's do it. Don't you do it. Don't you freaking fracking do it. Oh my God, dude. Thank God. Kenneth Grant is gone, dude. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. That got me scared. That got me scared, man. I was like, oh no, I'm going to draft a bum at 17. Cincinnati traded up, and they took Kenneth Grant right in front of us. But hey, we still get a guy that we want. We still get Walter Nolan here, and we got a third and a fourth. I'm almost tempted to trade back again, but I need to make sure we get our guy. So I'm going to draft Walter Nolan in the Larry Krueger draft. Can't draft Harmon because Larry Krueger has not drafted Derek Harmon, so I cannot draft him. The only remaining projected first round draft pick that's left is Walter Nolan. I'm going to have to draft Walter Nolan here at 17. There we go. All right, not bad at all. And the rest from here on out, guys, it's going to be a bummer, because I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like a lot of these picks that he made. A lot of these picks, a lot of them are like third rounders, fourth round type guys. He reaches a lot. He does not care where a player is. So, all right. So we got the only D tackles we got remaining on this board are J.J. Pegas, Ty Robinson, Mason Grant's taken, Kenneth Grant's taken, and Aeneas Peebles, which are all fourth round draft pick D tackles. This is going to be kind of tough. So with the 43rd pick in this draft, he doesn't have Ibuka Martin Hampton doesn't draft Max Hairston. Trey Harrison, Jack Sawyer, Watts, Milroe. I can go Trey Harris. I can go Trey Harris this early. Doesn't draft Princely, Higgins, Ewers, Caleb, Beck. I could draft Fenton Jr. here because he's drafted Fenton Jr. before. Norman Lott. God, I'm trading back from 40. I'm trading back again just because there's just so many more players back here. Because the next D tackle that's comes up is Ty Robinson. And D end wise, the only ones left is Abba Deho. Kenneth Kennard, that's right, it's Kenneth Kennard, and I can get him later on. He has not gotten Scatabo. He has not drafted Cam Scatabo, which is I'm actually shocked by that one too. I'm gonna trade back just because there's a lot of players. I could probably get more draft picks and get more of these players in the later rounds because it's a little too early to get players like this. Because all these players are like back end third round players. I think it's just too soon. I guess Trey Harris. I could get Trey Harris, but I don't think wide receiver is that important. I don't know about that. He thinks Trey Harris is the best wide receiver in this draft. Is what he says. So he thinks Trey Harris is better than Buka. He thinks Trey Harris is better than Burden Jr. Burden the third. He thinks he's better than McMillan. Which I think is wild. What picks do I have? 75, 81, and 100. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and trade back. I'm not happy with Trey Harris, dude. I'm just not. I don't think wide receiver is that important. So I'm gonna trade back. We're at 43. It's Tampa Bay. We'll fall back 10 spots. We gotta give up more. Fall back 10 spots. You're tripping. You're on crack. You're on crack cocaine. I'm gonna do Denver one more time. Give me a third. Works for me. All right, we'll do that. We'll trade back. Boom. All right, we're trading back. We're trading back. If Trey Harris is there, is Trey Harris going to be that? Trey Harris is there at 51, pick 51, and he's ranked 51. He doesn't have any of these guys on his list. So Trey Harris at this point feels like destiny. How many thirds? We got a lot of thirds here. Edge, offensive tackle. Emory Jones is out there. Tight end. The only tight end he's drafted is Fenton Jr. and Mitchell Evans. We could go Demetrius Knight here. I'm thinking about reaching for Demetrius Knight because I know he's drafted Demetrius Knight one time. So should I trade back again? It's a lot of trading backs right now just because of the picks. God, dude, he just makes – all right, I'm trading back again with – what's Detroit doing? Accept that trade? Okay. All right, we're falling back. Next pick, I promise I'll pick somebody. Next pick, I promise. I promise. All right, here we go. We're taking Demetrius Knight right here, right now. Let's go. Demetrius Knight. Bam. We got Demetrius Knight. We got a linebacker, a D tackle. All right, here's where it's going to get crazy, guys. This is where it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy right here because we got a lot of picks coming up. And look at all these picks, the third we got. Ooh, but no, reject and reject. Okay, so I like Kyle Kennard better than Oladejo. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I like Kyle better. If I had to pick between the two, I'd much rather have Kennard than the guy from UCLA. I could draft Fenton here. And Kyle Kennard. I want to make sure we get our guy. I can't be messing around. So I'm going to take Kyle Kennard here. He is, according to Larry Krueger, Kyle Kennard is SEC Defensive Player of the Year type player. And if he is that type of guy, I'm going to take him now. All these players are reaches. It's absolutely crazy, but I'm going to take Kyle Kennard. Bam! And the all Larry Krueger draft, that's who we take. All right, next up, reject. Okay, so we got our D tackle. We got an edge. We got a linebacker, so we still need another D tackle. We need a corner at some point. I would like to get another edge if I could. Tight end would be nice. And then maybe an offensive lineman would be cool too. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Is he taken? Damn it. Oh, my God, I forgot. Oh, my Lord. Oh, when was he drafted? All right, Josh Count 75. When did he go? Jared Wilson. He's drafted Jared Wilson before. I totally forgot about that center. I totally forgot about the center, but it doesn't matter. Even if I saw him at 60, Demetrius Knight is somewhere we got anyway. But Jared Wilson, we missed out on him. I thought that would have been a great pick at 81. I think probably the best center in this draft, best potential, everything. Outside of that, it's a crapshoot. Damn, that's a bummer. All right, can't scroll down any further. Okay. All right, so tight ends are Solo Niners. They love Brendel. Hey, man, you got Hennessy you're working with. Who else you got? You got Hennessy. Ben Barch could play center. You got Drake Nugent, who was your project. You got Zakel. We need to calm down, man. Brendel's not going to be the center. I will lose my mind if it happens. It's not going to happen. All right, we get another D tackle till later. Edge. I might take Oladejo here. I might take another edge. Not going to lie to you. I could take Fenton Jr. Great. Now we're stuck with Brendel. Thanks, Mike. I'm sorry, man. I totally forgot. I was like, wait, there was a center he drafted. That's good. Wilson. That would have been nice. Pterodome, dude. What the F? Be sure to like the live, guys, if you haven't hit the like already. This is an all Larry Krueger draft. Only players that he has drafted. So, guys, it's between Oladejo here, Fenton Jr., and Emory Jones. I'm going to take Fenton Jr. I'm sorry. He's just too good. I don't know how he is as a blocker, but I think at 81, Fenton Jr. is an absolute steal. So I'm taking Fenton here for sure. So we got Fenton Jr. here. Moving back to 85. God, I want some of these D tackles, dude. That's actually a good deal. I'll take that. Accept. All right. Okay. I fell back a couple spots here. I'm going to draft the next guy, the next edge, and we're good at edge, which is Oladejo. Oh, Emory Jones. Oladejo, man. Emory Jones or Oladejo? Okay, I'm going to draft Oladejo here over Emory Jones. I don't really believe in Emory Jones too much, even though he does play nothing but right tackle, so it's good to kind of have that guy. But I'd much rather draft potentially Belton if he's there, or who else did he have? Anthony Belton. He had another tackle on here. Emory Jones, the other one. I'm taking Oladejo. That's what we had on the board. Okay, so we have two edges now. We don't have to worry about edge. We got a linebacker. We got Walter Nolan. Norman Lott's gone. Savion Jones is gone. Emory Jones just went one pick ahead, dude. Oh, my God. I was going to take at 100. Was Emory Jones. I was trying to have both worlds there, man. I was trying to get both worlds. Okay, so tier offensive. Oh, that really bums me out, dude. Okay, so we need one more. I think we need to get D tackle here and stop playing with games. We need to stop playing games here. Who's next? The next best that we cannot take Shimmer Turner. I would take Joshua Farmer here in a heartbeat. But again, we're sticking to the script. We're sticking to the all Larry Krueger draft. The dude reaches like a motherfucker. So it's just so hard. But we're going to take the next best thing. I like out of Ty Robinson, Peebles, and Pegas, I like Pegas the most. Out of all three of these guys, this guy 149, I like him the most. But I'm probably going to go. All right, so we already got tight end, corner. There's only one corner. He's drafted one corner, guys. He has drafted one corner, and that is Kobe Bryant. He has not drafted a safety, or he's only drafted one corner and never drafted a safety. We got a linebacker, Demetrius Knight. Ty Robinson is on the board. Pegasus is on the board. Belton is gone. Kobe Bryant's on the board. But I like J.J. Pegasus the most out of all these guys. Peebles is on the board. For some reason, Larry Krueger loves this undrafted guy. He has drafted this guy 3 times. Larry Krueger has drafted David Benda 3 times. He loves that linebacker. So that's somebody we can get later on in the draft for sure. But we're going to make sure we get a D tackle here just so that we're good and draft Ty Robinson from Nebraska. All right, so pick 102. Now, we got 2 D tackles, 2 edges. 2 of them are supposed to be top tier guys, and a tight end and a linebacker. We need an offensive lineman. We need an offensive lineman, but the next best thing that he is drafted on here. I don't think come on this draft an offensive. Oh, I know. Willie Lampkin and Jake Majors are still options here. Corner. I guess I got to draft Kobe Bryant here. I should have took that trade. I'm going to draft. It's the only corner he has on here, and I honestly need to come away with – I have to come away with the corner. I need to come away with the corner, and there's only one corner on here, so I'm going to make sure we get one because we already have 2 D tackles. We have 2 edges. We have a tight end. We have a linebacker. God, I do not like this draft at all, dude, even though I got all the studs pretty much. God, this dude reaches so much. I'm going to take Kobe Bryant. This guy reaches so much, dude. He just reaches and reaches and reaches, bro. It's so crazy. Okay. Malone is still on the board. Makuba. This hurts, man. Dylan Sampson. Tootin. Strong. Oh, it sucks. Okay, so 113. This really bums me out, dude. I mean, technically we got our needs, right? We got 2 D tackles. We got Kenneth Kennard and Oladejo do have starting potential. Walter Nolan for sure. I don't know about Ty Robinson. I really honestly don't understand the love for that guy. Offensive tackle. There's no one left there. It's all interior offensive line. Frazier, Jackson. Lampkin is still on the board and Jake Majors. He passes good players to overdraft players. Yeah, he does that a lot. It's absolutely killing me, dude. It's really, honestly, this is killing me right now. Like having to pass on all these players, dude. So Peebles, I like Pegas better than Peebles, to be honest with you. I think if we got another D tackle, this will not be the end of the world. I might have to go Peebles. I have no problem drafting another D tackle. I don't hate it. Even though I like Pegas more. It's not the end of the world. So we're going to take Aeneas Peebles, our 3rd D tackle in this draft. So boom, there we go. What we need. All right, so what we need left, what does he have here? We have David Walker, but he's an edge, not a linebacker, and we're good on edge. I think 2 edges is fine. 3 D tackles are good. We got the 1 corner he's drafted, which is Kobe Bryant, which really bums me out. The 1 linebacker, the other linebacker he's got outside of Demetrius Knight is Benda, whatever his name is, but he's undrafted, so we'll get him the last pick in the draft. So this next pick, we're gonna reach by like a whole fucking round and a half and make sure we get our center of the future, running back wide, and then we'll take the running back of the future after that. 119, you know what? Not the end of the world. Let's get 4 D tackles up in this bitch. Drafting Pegas. Did it. We got 4 D tackles. Screw it. Screw it. I'm going to direct all these picks here. Okay, we got Walter Nolan. We got Robinson, Peebles, Pegas. We got 4 D tackles. We don't need any more D tackles. We're good on edge. Interior offensive line, and we're going to get our guy, Willie Lampkin, at 124. We now have the future center. God, dude, I do not like this draft. Oh, my God. These are all players that he's drafted, by the way. I feel like I just been through war. All right, so we got the center, corner. We don't have a wide receiver. There's no more tackles left. I can still get Majors. The running back here at 138, Monange there. Ollie Gordon, I love Ollie Gordon a lot. There's no more tight ends left. Corners, edge, some more edge, like I said. There's no more D-line left. We got all the D-linemen. Jake Majors at 181. Wide receiver, Ricky White at 190. All right, here we go. We're going to draft Monange here. Boom! We got Larry Krueger's favorite player in this draft. According to Larry Krueger, this is his favorite player based on who he drafts all the time. This is his most draft player, which is Kyle Monange, running back from Rutgers. He drafts him no matter what, every single time pretty much. Okay. All that's left is just reaches from here on out, which I mean is not too bad in the 5th round coming up, but who should be the Debo Samuel pick? So who we got left is Ricky White, Taj Brooks, David Walker, Jake Majors, and Tyler Batty. There's only 5 players left. 231. I guess the best player that's fallen here at 1 will be David Walker from Central Arkansas. Because the next best guy we can get Jake Majors right now, who might fall at 159. Yeah, I think he will. So we're just going to take the best player available that's on this list, and we're going to take David Walker. Man, we missed out on some good players, dude. There are some good players here, man. But we're going to take Jake Majors at 181. You can't go wrong with too many offensive linemen. Can't go wrong with offensive linemen. Can't go wrong with offensive linemen here. Absolutely can't. All right. Now, the guy that we need to make sure is still there, I think will be there, is Ricky White. If he's there. I'm pretty sure he will be. And he is. Okay. So, Ricky White is there. So, we're going to draft. Ricky White, what's really interesting about him is that if we're going to address special teams, he has 4 career blocked punts. Pretty good for Ricky White. He's a special teams ace. Could be a good wide receiver in the end. But when it comes to special teams, he's the guy, man. He's the guy right there at 198, and I think that's what we should do. I'm really surprised. All right, Ricky White, here we go. Boom. We got our ace special teamer, potentially, or kick returner. All that's left is DN Tyler Batty and Taj Brooks and Brenda. How many picks do we have left? Yeah, we're going to take – where's that guy at? Where's the – Tyler Batty from BYU. I'm telling you right now, every time he's drafted is he gone? Is he gone? Oh, my God, someone drafted him. Oh, my God, someone drafted – oh, my God. Oh, no, who drafted him? Atlanta, you bitch. Oh, my God, Atlanta stole that linebacker gem that Larry Krueger's obsessed with. He's drafted him 3 times. He's obsessed with him. So there's no more guys left on the draft board. They're all been taken. So we're going to take Holland Pierce here at 203. Great project. That's an absolute steal in my eyes. We're going to draft a quarterback for the last pick. Oh, kicker. Andres Borogolis. That's the last pick in the draft. Okay, so this is the Larry Krueger draft. All of these players are players that Larry Krueger loves, likes a lot, will think will be starters or potentially will be greats. There's not one player that I drafted, did not draft. He drafted every single one of these guys, praised every single one of these guys, reached for every single one of these guys. I mean, he does not give a flying F. All right, so assessing this real quick. Walter Nolan at 17, not bad. It's a great pick in my opinion. I think it's a great steal. After that, though, it was Trey Harris was the only one that was available at the time that honestly, I didn't want to draft Trey Harris. I did not want a wide receiver. I wanted something more. Might as well get more picks to address more needs. So the only players that we didn't get in the end that Larry Krueger loves a lot that we did not end up with. So we got Walter Nolan. We did not get Trey Harris. So that's 1. We got Demetrius Knight. We got Ty Robinson. We got Vallejo. We got Pegas. We got Tyler Batty in the late round. We did not get Benda. I wanted to get him there, but we did not get him. We got Fannin Jr. We did not get Anthony Belton. He's only drafted 1 corner, so I had to make sure we get that guy. So we got Kobe Bryant. Mitchell Evans, we did not draft him. He's really high on Mitchell Evans, loves Mitchell Evans. He's only drafted him once, but he's only drafted 2 tight ends ever, which is Mitchell Evans and Fannin Jr. So out of the 2, I think we got the best one. Kyle Monaghay was someone I had to draft. I absolutely had to draft this running back. No choice. I had no choice. This was his favorite player. This is somebody that he's super high on. This is somebody who his comp is literally Barry Sanders. Okay? So had to draft him, drafted 4 times, drafts him every single time. I will say this, though. I do like him. I do like this running back. He reminds me of Jordan Mason. If you like Jordan Mason, you will like Kyle Monaghay. You will like this running back. He is almost a clone of this guy with higher ceiling, in my opinion. Jordan Mason ran a 4.58. Kyle Monaghan ran a 4.6. Pretty much the exact same thing. And the way he cuts from holes, his ball carrier vision is almost identical to Jordan Mason's. The thing is that this guy, though, Kyle, has way better balance, has way better, stays on his feet way better on contact, and he's never fumbled the ball. Has not fumbled one time. When I first saw that he drafted him 4 times, I was like, I have to check this guy out. I have to see if he's good. He is. He's actually a really good running back, and if we got him, I would not be upset. Who else we got? After that, Jake Majors. I'm high on him. I'm high on him too. I think I like him. We ended up getting him. I think he's better than advertised. Jalen Walker, not in love with him too much. Kyle Kennard. I do like Kyle Kennard. I'm not in love with Kyle Kennard, but I mean, he doesn't like the other edges I like, but drafting him in the 3rd round, getting Kyle Kennard there, I think he could start day 1. So I think that's a good pick. We did not get Mason Graham, but that makes sense. Savion Jones. We did not get Savion Jones. We already got 2 DNs, so that doesn't even matter. But Savion Jones, Larry Krueger describes as a monster. He says Savion Jones is an absolute monster. Emory Jones, he's drafted Emory Jones, the tackle, twice. He likes Emory Jones a lot. Thinks he'll start day 1, play right tackle immediately, play perfect swing tackle. We did not get him. Kenneth Grant, we just missed out on Emory Jones. We did not get Kenneth Grant, but it was between Kenneth Grant and Walter Nolan, so it's not the end of the world. Aeneas Peebles, we got Aeneas Peebles. We got Taj Brooks. We got Ricky White, and we got Willie Lampkin. So we only missed out on 6 players that Larry Krueger's drafted, and the only player that we missed out on that he's drafted the 2 players that we missed out on that he's drafted multiple times was David Benda and Emory Jones. Every other player we drafted was high priority, was a player that he loves. Not only the players that he drafts that he loves personally, but also we're able to nail a lot of these and nail a lot of them that he personally has drafted multiple times. I think he may have drafted Emory Jones instead of another player I got instead, but I think personally he would have loved this draft. So that is the Larry Krueger draft. Let me know what you guys think. Walter Nolan, Demetrius Knight, Kyle Kennard, Fannin Jr., Oladapo. We fixed the D-line. We fixed the edge. Fixed the D-tackle. We fixed the edge. We got the linebackers. We got a corner. There's no safeties. We got the interior offensive line and running backs. I don't love all these players, but Larry Krueger certainly does. So if we got this draft and this turned out to be a draft, I would not be satisfied with this draft. I don't love a lot of these players that he loves. But this was his draft, not mine, and I just thought it'd be a fun exercise.